So the way that it actually works is for each of the racial pairings, there are 2 fortresses. So there's a greenskin fortress, a dwarf fortress. For each of the races, there's a fortress. And in order to attack an enemy's capital city, you have to control 2 of the 3 fortresses for the opposing realm. And those fortresses are at the very end of the 4th tier. So you basically have to fight all the way through those racial pairings, just like you will in Empire and Chaos. You have to fight your way all the way up through that 4th tier. You have to fight your way all the way to the fortress. You have to successfully take and hold that fortress. And then you have to go through another racial pairing and successfully attack and hold that fortress before you gain access to the enemy's capital city. So obviously our intention there is to try and guarantee that the player's attention is actually on all of the different racial pairings so that we don't wind up with everybody playing Empire and Chaos. So the other 2 pairings are just as important strategically, and it's just as important that people play through those in order to control the world. Absolutely. One of the things that we really wanted to do from the very beginning, we've worked with Go for years now, and one of our goals has always been to get to a point where the North American version of the game and the European version of the game are in sync with one another. So the European fans don't have to wait a month in order to get things that we patch in and so forth. So from the very beginning of development, we've been making sure that we're localizing everything across all of the European launch languages. So we'll be launching in Europe in English, German, French, Italian, and Spanish, all simultaneously, and we'll be updating and maintaining all of those servers simultaneously, along with the North American servers. September 18th, War is coming to you. It's going to be the greatest thing we've ever experienced. RVR, if you've never played before, is more exciting than anything you've ever experienced in any other MMO ever, I guarantee it.
War is everywhere. The dwarves fight a desperate battle against the savage greenskins. The Empire is under siege by the marauding armies of Chaos. And across the great ocean, the Dark Elves assault Ulthuan, the island home of the High Elves. Faced with certain doom, elves, men, and dwarves have united their forces to form an alliance of order. Should they fail, the forces of destruction will conquer all. This is the dawn of a new age, an age where the fate of nations will be forged in the fires of war. This is the age of reckoning.
Yeah.